knighthood for people that work for the environment.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
and
he would.
And sustainability and everything.
And peace, of course.
Exactly.
Which is, we can't solve the environmental problems
yours.
without solving the military problems. So anyway, that's a great card to have got. Great. Benti, what have you got?
We'll see. Oh, Vishnu.
Okay, that's another major arcana. Vishnu is the third of the major arcana. He's the equivalent in the normal tarot of the Empress, because they have like an emperor and an empress. Vishnu is happy with being like, he can be either, and he is the god in Hinduism that saves the world, because the world is constantly in danger of being self-destroyed. And Vishnu he's like the god who really fixes stuff and keeps it running, sustains the world. And he's one of the trinity of three Hindu gods. Brahma creates, and Shiva destroys, but Vishnu keeps everything in balance. And the Hindus believe that Vishnu occasionally, when the world gets in real trouble, has to incarnate in human form on this planet, because we're such stupid creatures and keep causing mayhem that he has to actually turn up in person and give us a class or two. And one of those incarnations was Krishna, who Hindus love. He gave his teachings in what's called the Bhagavad Gita about yoga and philosophy, and he puts everything in a transpersonal perspective. But he's had 9 other incarnations. They're called avatars. And there's a 10th one coming, who's going to be called Kalki. And I've got teams of people on the watch for when he shows up, because we need him. We need him to come and help the fire brigade in Los Angeles. For example, yes. Others say that Buddha was an incarnation of Vishnu as well. So I think Vishnu is that principle in us that wants to help everything and is prepared to go to the highest place inside yourself to fix it. And as a mother, you do that. You're always fixing stuff for the kids.
Yes, but she
is a Vishnu.
This is Benta's glove, really.
So that fits her, you think?
It's because
It is quite good, isn't it?
Anyone who's in trouble,
She will get guidance from
she
her.
will run to help.
Excellent.
She wants to fix and help and
I don't
care
want
for
others to be in pain.
everyone, but she doesn't like to be cared for by herself.
Well, she's
She's the
self-generating. Vishnu doesn't need help. It's like it's all going out. Why didn't you train as a nurse or a doctor? Because you've got that in you.
Well, I was actually told by a nurse I would be an amazing nurse, if I would actually handle lots of blood and gore and vomit. But I said I could be that nurse that could sit at the heads and go, you'll be fine.
Okay.
No, but it's like if I feel...
It was the practical messiness of it.
Yeah, I had a shaman friend that said I had a healing aura and healing hands. I'm always cold, always really cold, but I massage, and my hands get so warm, and I can take my hands over your skin, and you can feel the radiation of heat. And he said to me that I had healing.
You'd be better as a spiritual healer than a hands-on doctor.
yes.
Yeah.
No, I can see that. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good card, and we need Vishnu's presence here on the planet, so that's good. Thank you. And madam, what have you got? Oh, right. Oh, there we are. That's good.
Thanks.
You've got Ganesh,
Ganesh of fire.
the 8 of fire.
Yeah, isn't that both destruction and...
Well,
And-
fire is, yes.
But it's also the creation?
No, that's what I was talking about with Shiva. Ganesh is the son of Shiva, so yes, you're on the right hymn sheet, so to speak. But he's the remover of obstacles. Ganesh is an elephant. And so the elephants are really important. They can move mountains. And your journey here in lorries and God knows what, you needed Ganesh, and you need Ganesh to fix up your huge place and get everything sorted. So that's a really good card to have got, and very appropriate, I would say. His story is interesting, and look him up. I won't tell the whole story because it's
I can look him up.
but suffice to say that he's not only a physical remover of obstacles. Indians believe, as do Africans and others, that elephants are very sensitive souls, very wise, have brilliant memories, and zoologists who've studied elephants in the wild know that they're highly intelligent and very sensitive. They can hear things miles off before we humans can hear them. They know if there's going to be a problem or a fire or something. The elephant herd will go off. They're very, very intelligent. And so Ganesh served as a scribe to Vyasa, who produced the sacred writings of the Mahabharata. And the elephant god wrote it all down. Because he's an elephant from the head, but he has a human body. So he has hands to write. So he's also an intellectual, Ganesh. And I have him in my car as a safety thing, little sculpture, because any obstacles in the road, he removes them. And whenever I have my statue in the car, I never have accidents and trouble like that.
I crashed on the motorway.
No, you need Ganesh. So anyway, he's a great auspicious deity to have invoked here.
The
And he's-
intellectual, that suits you.
Yes,
It suits you.
his intellectual side. Yeah. And he's also a protector of women. He protects his mother particularly, Ganesh. So
Who is his mother?
his mother is called Parvati. She's the wife of Shiva. And another time I'll tell you the story of how he got the elephant's head. It's a good story. Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Yes. Right. Okay. Well, look. I think we'll finish there.
Yeah.
Okay. We've had some interesting deities appear: Perun and Ilmarinen and Vishnu, and they've all, from a Jungian perspective, they're like different. They represent different psychic archetypal forces that we need to invoke for our lives to be smooth and creative. But also, let's send them out to these problem areas of the world. I think Vishnu needs to help the fire brigade in Los Angeles. Ganesh is going to have to help with the clear up of the rubble and God knows what. Perun, we want to teach his Russian and Ukrainian friends to make peace and get back into protect a male role. And Ilmarinen
Recreate.
is going to have to find a way to detoxify the internet so that it can spread truth instead of lies. I've written a novel set in the future where they've discovered how to do that, and lies are no longer allowed to be perpetrated through the internet after this great discovery, which we're still waiting for.
Elon Musk is going to go bankrupt now.
Well, he's an example of someone that needs to go back to school, in my opinion.
Trump. He's so ignorant, but he's street smart. He knows how to survive, but he's ignorant. He doesn't know anything about the world.
He's a class bully.
It's
He's
that's
a
the
class
problem.
bully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so anyway, that's what we're up against, and so anyway, may the gods shine upon us and
Yes, and
bring
protect us.
healing and protection. So thank you for coming.
Thank
It's
you.
been
Yeah.
really, really nice. It's been
Excellent.
really, really good.
Thank you.
Sure. Right.